Well, we've seen spontaneous protests with thousands of people in Tahrir Square since Saturday when Hosni Mubarak was given this life sentence. And today's demonstration looks to be even bigger. And that's because the Muslim Brotherhood and a number of secular groups, including the Revolution Youth Coalition, are saying they're going to be there this evening. Now, these groups are turning out for a number of different reasons. Many of them want a retrial for Hosni Mubarak, and they're very angry that the 6 top policemen tried alongside him were acquitted of killing protesters. They say this just proves that the old regime is still in charge here and that in their eyes the police can still get away with murder. Now, another major demand of the protesters is that Hosni Mubarak's former Prime Minister Ahmed Shafiq, who's now in the second round of the presidential elections, should be banned from standing under a law that prevents former regime officials from being in this race. Now, some protesters are also saying they want the election results annulled and a presidential council to run the country until new elections can be held. And 3 of these so-called revolutionary presidential candidates who didn't make it into the runoff were greeted by a rapturous crowd in Tahrir Square last night. One of them, Hamdeen Sabahi, the man who narrowly missed a place in the runoff, announced that they will be forming a civilian presidential council, and they've promised to continue with the revolution. Now, earlier on yesterday, they met with the Muslim Brotherhood presidential candidate who is through to the runoff, Mohammed Morsi, and he is reported to be still mulling the idea of being part of this presidential council. Now, all of these candidates have said they will be in Tahrir Square today alongside their supporters.